What is the classic mistake? Is that what you're asking me? Most people make.
I noticed yesterday you took literally at least a half hour or more, and you sat down and you read some spiritual guidance. You asked questions. I've not been involved with a whole lot of meetings
that start that way.
Yeah, I mean, most people are, let's get into this and let's get the job done and let's get the goals
met.
Get
whiteboards, get lists. Let's get tasks.
And both days I've been here working with you, we at a certain time you're like, enough is enough. Yeah, let's not pack too much more into it. So just kind of related to that.
Those are great observations, Larry. That was great. Well, let me ask you this, okay, just to clarify. Yes, we did start the meeting with something you'll learn in the book, which is called two-way conscious contact. And it's the difference between the warrior method and the statesperson method. In the warrior method, we do things to do. Well, here's what will happen. Now, tell me this isn't true for both. I sit down to do my things to do list. 6 or 7 things come right up. Boom, 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 just like that. Don't have to think about them. All right, that's the universe giving me my day. As soon as that becomes a job, well, I could do this, and I could call that guy. Totally in self-will. To be in the moment, we can't do 100 things. And if we have 100 things on a list that we're never getting done, then they go to the next list, and it's useless work. Now we're putting the never good enough syndrome. Oh, I didn't get this done. It's a waste of time, Larry. I chased it for years. Today, my to-do list could be 6, 8 things, and I'm still running. Lots of companies, lots of business. You saw what we've got going here. I mean, it's a huge organizational, piece. And so I start the meeting off with what's two-way conscious contact. In the statesperson way, we don't do it to do things to do. Things to do is self-hypnosis. It's limiting the power of the universe. And when I say, I don't mean it to sound, supernatural here. It's just how it works. And I limit that to work and tasks. Well, there's a whole lot of other things and behaviors that add to the productivity and those getting done. And that's why we call it two-way conscious contact. So for me, it's direct me in my thinking today. Show me your will, the universe's will, or the God of your understanding, whatever you want to call it. Show me your will and give me the power to carry it out. And then I start to write. The universe talks in thoughts, okay? Thoughts, and they come and go quickly. So if we don't write them, we lose them. And this is really the things that the universe is just teeing up and throwing into place. That's what I read to you yesterday. When we sat down yesterday, I read, and I think was very different than what you thought it might have been.
Well, what was interesting is, maybe we end on this note, but I thought it was fascinating. You talked about time. So those who think they don't have enough time, it comes from lack thinking. And
yeah.
Can you just maybe summarize the conversation that we had yesterday from what you read? Because I thought it was really very interesting, and it's definitely going to go talk to people who are, type A people that are trying to go, make things happen all the time. And so maybe if you can just share a little bit about that comment from yesterday.
What I did was this, is I sat down that morning, and I did my two-way conscious contact. That's what I do in the morning, before phones, before any of that. Just like you do a to-do list. The difference is I don't limit it, because when I open up to the universe, it'll be behaviors. What are my behaviors? And you remember, I called myself on impatience, intolerance. I felt you were a lot of times cutting me off, and everybody was chasing this shiny object a little bit and losing focus. And so we came down to 3 things that we needed to do that day. That was focus on genres for the promotion. Let's get first blush marketing ideas. And the last was an RA squared, to put that into a responsibility and accountability template that we use, so we know who's doing what, when they're doing it, what resources they need.